Welcome to the Top Listing Agent Show, the place to be to stay on the cutting edge of what it takes to sell more homes in less time. Each week, your host, Chadi Bazzi, will share with you the best skill sets, systems, and strategies so you can become a top listing agent. And now, let the show begin.
If you haven't already done so, you definitely want to go to tlashow.com and go to episode number 19 specifically and scroll down and download a 4-page PDF file that I just created for you that literally it's fill in the blanks, it's step by step on how to use a specific strategy to get your clients to feel as if you are the expert that they want to work with. Guys, this will help you eliminate pretty much all objections that you could possibly get from your buyers and sellers. This will pretty much just position you as the expert who people want to work with. So make sure you go there and you download it now. Hey there, Chadi Bazzi here, and welcome to the Top Listing Agent Show. This is episode number 20. And I want to begin the show by saying thank you very much for being a subscriber to the show. For those of you who have left us a 5-star rating and a positive review, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And for those of you who haven't, I want to earn that today, as I do on every single episode. And today's conversation is going to be a follow-up to the last 2 conversations I've had with you in episode number 18 and episode number 19. So if you haven't already watched or listened to episodes 18 and 19, you definitely want to do so. In those 2 episodes, I literally shared with you how to have more of an intelligent conversation with your sellers to get them to feel like it is a no-brainer but to choose you. How to identify how to strategically use a set of words to implant a thought in the mind of the prospect to believe that you are the absolutely best option for them. Now, I know that there's people, here's what I want to address today. I'll just go ahead and cut to the chase and give you the title for the episode number 20. Episode number 20 is all about doing all the hard work once. Look, I got this thing that I talk about all the time, maybe not on this podcast yet, but something I talk a lot about with my coaching clients, with the people who are going through my Real Estate NLP Academy, or the people who are going through my Objection Handling course, or my Top Listing Agent Academy, or my one-on-one coaching clients. I'm always telling them, look, you gotta do all the hard work once. Now, why am I doing an episode on this right now? It's simply because I know for a fact there's been thousands of people who have downloaded episode number 18 and episode number 19 and the PDF download that I made available to you that walks you through step by step on how to create propitious selling statements to showcase your benefits to your sellers. Thousands of you have already downloaded that, and thousands of you most likely haven't done the work. You haven't done the work. See, all day, every single day, I get emails. I witness this on social media and offices that I go out and speak to, etc. People are struggling. And here's the thing that drives me crazy is the challenge that a person is faced with today, the struggle that they are faced with today, the obstacle that they are faced with today is the same exact obstacle, challenge, frustration, whatever you want to call it, that they were faced with a very long time ago. How come that frustration, that challenge, that obstacle hasn't been eliminated yet? It's because you have not decided to do all the hard work once. You and I both know that there is a specific skill that you need to learn. There's a specific system that you need to put in place. There's a specific habit that you need to incorporate. There's a specific discipline that you must make a part of who you are. You already know what those are. You just haven't done all the hard work one time to make it a real part of who you are. And see, until then, your obstacles, your challenges, your frustrations, and your challenges are never going to go away. The only thing that's going to eliminate all those obstacles and challenges is for you to do all the hard work once. Let me give you an example. Okay, you've done this in your life. Now you got to do this in your business. You know, first time you wanted to learn how to ride a bicycle. I mean, for the majority of us, that was doing all the hard work one time. Once we learned how to get on the bike, pedal the bike, and ride the bike, guess what? You can do it for the rest of your life without even having to think about it. Okay? Once you learn how to drive a car, guess what? Now you get in your car, you turn on, you know, your ignition, you ride the car, you don't even think about it. Okay? What else have you done in your life that you did one time and you owned it forever? What is it? What is it? What is it that you've done in your business one time and you own it forever? Look, I'll give you an example. Getting your real estate license. For the majority of you who went out there, and depending on the state that you got your license in, etc., you know, getting your license was a hard process. But it is an example of doing all the hard work once. Why did you stop doing all the hard work once you got your license? Okay? I need you to go back to the mentality of do all the hard work once. Do all the hard work once. What skill? For example, okay, you know you need help with your listing presentation. You haven't spent enough time working on how to master that listing presentation. Here's what I know. When you master that listing presentation, for example, you know that once you set the appointment, okay, you show up to the door. Step number one, you're going to knock on the door. You're going to greet the seller with a firm handshake, etc. Strong presence. That's part of your listing presentation. Step number two, you're going to walk around the property, establish rapport, etc. There's a set of key questions that you're going to ask the seller to engage them. There's a specific couple of things that you're going to do to establish rapport with them. You know, then you're going to have a specific strategy like, let's sit down right here. Let's talk about the CMA. And here's step number one, the first thing we talk about, the second thing, the third thing we talk about. After that, maybe we talk about marketing. Then maybe I know what objections every single seller is going to have, what concern they are going to have. I've done all the hard work once. I know what to say, when to say it inside my presentation to make sure that that concern, that common concern, that common objection is eliminated. That's doing all the hard work once. When you master that listing presentation, when you put in the time to master that listing presentation, you'll never, ever have to think about how do I do a listing presentation. Okay, let's just stay on that one for a moment. Look, a very long time ago, okay, I used to be afraid to go on a listing presentation. I mean, I remember a time where I set an appointment and I never showed up because I really did not know how to do a listing presentation. But when I did all the hard work once and I did everything, like I studied everything, I created a pre-listing package. I created a specific structure for the listing presentation. I knew what objections could come up and I learned how to handle them. I knew exactly what the seller wanted to hear and in what part of my presentation they wanted to hear it, and I learned how to address that. And when I knew that I can do that, guess what happened? When I did all the hard work once, guess what happened? I started to show up to work. I started to pick up the phone and make phone calls. I started to press harder and close more to set the appointments. Guess what happened when I got to the appointments? I was excited about going to the freaking damn appointment because I knew I had done all the hard work once and I had everything it takes to convert the appointment. So here's what I need you to do right now. I need you to create a to-do list of, like, literally, we're not going to make a big list. Let's just make a list trying to identify what are three things, just three things that you need to do all the hard work one time on to master, so you can take your life and your business to the next level. Once you identify what those three things are, what I want you to do is I want you to commit to just working on the mastery of each one a month. So the first thing, then put them in the order of importance. Which one is the one that's most important? Spend a whole entire month working on putting all the hard work once on it and mastering it. Then the next month, it'll be item number 2. And then the next month, it'll be item number 3. And here's one thing I know for a fact. I challenge you on this. I know this for a fact that if you do exactly what I just told you right now, identify what is it that you need to master and do all the hard work once on, and actually pay the price, make the time and work on it, and do that for the next 3 months, in 3 months, you will experience a massive breakthrough and a quantum leap in your confidence level, in your energy, and how you show up in your business, in your bank account, in everything. Okay? So, I'm gonna leave you with this. Do all the hard work once. By the way, I just created these shirts that say "Do all the hard work once." So to see, you definitely want to go to my website, tlashow.com. Scroll down to episode number 20, click on it, go to the show notes, and we'll have an image of the t-shirt there, and maybe how you could get one of those shirts so you can wear it and remind yourself of why you got to do all the hard work once. If you're not already following me on Instagram, you definitely want to connect with me on Instagram. Simply my name, Chadi Bazzi. If we're not connected on Facebook, man, I am sharing so much on Facebook. We definitely need to create that connection. And last but not least, if I've earned your review, if I've earned your rating of the show, please go to iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and a positive review. Thank you very much. This has been episode number 20. Let's go out there, do all the hard work once, and become a top listing agent. Take care.